Translating position, this actually means you're moving the tile in a direction. Uh, Moving the tile in a direction during gameplay. During edit mode, we don't move it in any direction because it might be hard to click on while you're playing, while you're like editing. But the translate for the position, if you want it to constantly be doing it, you can say unlimited. It'll constantly do it. If you want there to be a repeat amount, maybe you only want it to move once and then stop, or you want it to move back and forth. Each time it pings back and forth, you could have it set for that. Angle direction is saying the arrow. Basically, when you're in edit mode, you'll see an arrow pointing a direction, and this is just simply taking you around 360 degrees, and you can say which way do you want the translation and position of it to be moving towards. This is a single direction, but during a trigger event, you can actually set it up so that you change directions and you can continue to move it in different directions during the gameplay. Relative to local versus being grouped to a parent. This is just simply saying if you have it relative to local, it's always going to know it's going to move based on where it's located. Delay at start, speed max. The delay at start, if you wanted at the very start of it to wait 4 or 5 seconds or wait 1 second and then start moving, you can do that. The min-max on the start speed, this is going to be how if you want it to start at 0 and then start to incrementally go faster and faster, then you can say 0 and then max speed, say to 10 or 15. You can increase it over time by setting an amount, 1, 2, or 3, and it's just going to add incrementally to those over the time for it. The other option is the ping distance. Ping distance is saying how far do you want the tile to go to the left or the right or up or down before it comes back. If the ping distance is 0, then that means it is actually just going to move in the one direction it's facing continuously. So if you wanted to have it a further distance, say for instance you want 2 tiles over, then you could do 20, and 20 would actually move it 2 tiles, ping back the 2 tiles. And again, you have the space relative to the world or to the self, and that's going to keep it so that you can say whether or not it is actually it's looking for where it's connected or not connected grouped together. The trigger update position. When you trigger the item, you can actually say that you want to continue triggering. This one's a little tricky. We'll use build a game so you can see it as an example, but you can say that you want it to continue to move, not where it was, but where it currently is. So when you trigger the update position, you can have it where it continues to move based on where it is versus a pre-prescribed direction.